A top FBI agent betrayed America for over 20 years, secretly passing critical secrets to Russia. Robert Hanssen was trusted by all, admired by colleagues, and respected by peers while living a hidden, double life. This is the story of the most audacious spy in US history. Chapter 1. The Ordinary Man. Robert Hanssen looked completely ordinary. Born in Chicago on April 18, 1944, he grew up in a middle-class Catholic household, quiet, intelligent, meticulous. A boy who loved science, engineering, and languages, who never drew attention to himself. Teachers and neighbors remembered him as reliable, polite, and calm, a man who seemed to live a normal, unremarkable life. He joined the FBI in 1976, quickly earning a reputation as precise, dependable, and intelligent. He attended sensitive meetings, mentored young agents, and handled classified information. To his colleagues, Hanssen was the embodiment of trust, the agent you relied on when the stakes were highest. But behind that ordinary exterior was a man living a secret double life. He was methodical, patient, and chillingly careful. He could maintain the facade of family man, churchgoer, and model employee, while secretly plotting one of the largest betrayals in American history. Sometimes the quietest are the most dangerous. Chapter 2. Crossing the Line. Hanssen's betrayal began in 1979, when he approached the KGB, offering some of the FBI's most sensitive secrets. Why? Experts believe it was a mix of money, ego, thrill, and a desire to prove he was smarter than everyone else. The Russians immediately saw his value. He began passing classified information, including details about undercover agents, operational plans, and nuclear secrets, using dead drops, hollow objects, and coded messages. His moves were methodical, precise, and designed to avoid suspicion entirely. Meanwhile, Hanssen maintained the perfect outward persona. He worked long hours, attended high-level briefings, and guided recruits, building a reputation as one of the FBI's most reliable agents. Nobody suspected the quiet, methodical man could simultaneously be a traitor operating in the shadows. For over 2 decades, Hanssen became a ghost in plain sight, manipulating the system, evading detection, and betraying his country in ways that would have seemed impossible to his colleagues. His story is a chilling reminder. Espionage is often quiet, invisible, and devastatingly effective. Chapter 3. Tradecraft Mastery. Hanssen's espionage relied on meticulous tradecraft, techniques that would impress any seasoned spy. He hid messages in hollow coins, buried containers and loose bricks, leaving instructions in ordinary objects. He even employed one-time pads, creating codes that were mathematically impossible to break. Timing was critical. Dead drops occurred in parks, cemeteries, and public spaces at precise intervals to avoid suspicion. His mastery of espionage wasn't just technical, it was psychological. Hanssen understood how to exploit human trust, ensuring that colleagues overlooked odd behavior. He also manipulated his role within the FBI, monitoring internal investigations that could have exposed him, shielding himself with insider knowledge. His intelligence handling was so precise that even the most experienced counterintelligence experts struggled to detect anomalies. By the time the FBI realized the full extent of the betrayal, Hanssen had compromised critical operations and endangered lives, demonstrating that in espionage, skill and patience often outweigh brute force. Chapter 4. Motivation and Methods. Money was one motivator. Hanssen accumulated hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash, diamonds, and valuables from Russian handlers. However, his drive went beyond financial gain. He sought the thrill of deception and the intellectual challenge of outsmarting his own agency. Ideology played a minor role. Hanssen sometimes expressed disillusionment with the FBI, but his primary motive appears to have been ego and validation. He enjoyed the dual life, maintaining an image of a devoted father, husband, and agent, while secretly orchestrating one of the most damaging betrayals in US history. He compartmentalized his life with precision. By day, Hanssen was a model FBI agent, earning trust and respect. By night, he was a traitor, leaving behind coded messages and dead drops. This balance between normalcy and espionage demonstrates that betrayal is not always flamboyant. It can be methodical, hidden in plain sight, and devastatingly effective. Chapter 5: Red Flags and Missed Opportunities. Even with obvious signs, unexplained wealth, odd work patterns, and secretive behavior, Hanssen remained undetected. Bureaucracy, misplaced trust, and assumptions about loyalty allowed him to operate freely. The FBI had the tools to catch him. Internal audits, surveillance, and behavioral analysis could have exposed the spy. Even so, red flags were ignored, delayed, or rationalized. Even when patterns of intelligence leaks emerged, Hanssen's invisibility in plain sight rendered detection extraordinarily difficult. This phase of the story is a cautionary tale. Often the greatest threat comes from within, from the colleague everyone trusts. Hanssen exploited this vulnerability expertly, illustrating that human error and assumptions can be more damaging than enemy spies or technology. His decades-long undetected espionage forced a reckoning in counterintelligence, showing the high cost of oversight failures in national security. Chapter 6: The Moment of Capture. After over 20 years of espionage, Hanssen's fortune finally ran out in 2001. A combination of FBI, counterintelligence, surveillance, and intelligence cooperation with Russia led to his arrest. Hidden caches of documents, coded messages, and dead drop locations revealed the full scope of his betrayal. Hanssen had transmitted information that compromised nuclear secrets, operations, and undercover agents, putting countless lives at risk. The arrest stunned the nation. How could a trusted FBI agent operate undetected for decades, betraying his country while maintaining a facade of normalcy? His capture underscores a chilling truth. In espionage, the most dangerous enemies are sometimes the ones who wear your uniform and sit at your table. Hanssen's meticulous planning and patience made him a master of living in plain sight, until a single misstep ended his secret life. Chapter 7: Trial and Sentence. Hanssen pled guilty to 15 counts of espionage, avoiding the death penalty in exchange for full disclosure of his methods and compromised agents. His cooperation revealed hidden dead drops, secret communications, and the identities of those endangered by his actions. He was sentenced to life imprisonment without parole and placed in ADX Florence, a supermax facility for the most dangerous criminals. Even in confinement, Hanssen retained his methodical, calm demeanor, the same traits that allowed him to evade detection for decades. The trial became a public spectacle, highlighting the dangers of insider threats. Agencies worldwide studied Hanssen's methods, implementing stricter personnel monitoring, audits, and behavioral checks. His case became a benchmark in counterintelligence, demonstrating that trust without verification can be catastrophic. Chapter 8: Legacy of Betrayal. Robert Hanssen's story stands as one of the darkest warnings in American intelligence history, that the greatest threat isn't always a foreign agent, but someone within, trusted and unseen. His betrayal forced the FBI to confront its deepest vulnerabilities. Security protocols were rewritten, counterintelligence training was rebuilt, and psychological profiling became a cornerstone of agent vetting. Every insider threat program today, from background checks to behavioral analytics, carries Hanssen's shadow. But beyond the operational failures, his story is a chilling study of human contradiction. A devout man, a devoted husband, and a trusted professional who somehow lived a double life built on deceit. Hanssen's ability to appear ordinary while committing extraordinary betrayal shows how espionage thrives on silence, not spectacle. For intelligence officers and psychologists, Hanssen remains a case study in self-deception and loyalty, twisted by ego. His actions remind us that the most dangerous spies aren't the ones who sneak across borders, but those who never have to. The Robert Hanssen betrayal redefined trust inside America's intelligence agencies. It reminds us that, in a world of secrets and shadows, true loyalty must be proven, not assumed. If this story shocked you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more untold stories of espionage, betrayal, and secrets that history tried to hide.